Yeah, this freak. So Anthony Bowens posted, like, I think these four just need to sit back in their rocking chairs and watch the Scissor King win the home run derby, right? So Anthony Bowens, he's in the, what do they call it? And then I think Canseco, who is a freak. Don't get it twisted, guys. Canseco is freaky. He, I think, responded again, but he was like, what did he say again? He said some pretty wild. I swear I bookmarked it. But what are your thoughts on this, Husey, as I look through these bookmarks?
Yeah, no, I know what you're talking about. He said something like, we'll see on October 6th or some date in October, which I have no idea what that means.
Okay, so Tony Khan's got some sort of plan for a match or something like that.
It's all work, is it?
I guess, dude, there was something else. Let me see if I can't dig this up here. There was something about Jose Canseco. He responded and said some almost like churchy type or something. I don't want to misspeak and misquote him or anything like that, but he said something. You're not an athlete, you're an actor. You'll be right back in your spandex after October 5th. Does that mean? So then this guy goes, Mr. Canseco, your mom is a hoe. You're that's
roasted.
Funniest of all time, man. Yeah, I don't know. So October 5th, what's going down there? They're going to fight on Dynamite in Oakland or something.
Yeah, there probably is going to be some type of, unless he's part of MP. It's MVP's bringing in Jose Canseco.
Oh, man. Holy dude, that'd be hilarious. So Ricochet says that he would never have gone to WWE if AEW existed years ago. And he's like, I got lucky. I had a pretty decent deal going in. It wasn't like that's kind of what drew me there was the deal with WWE was too good to turn down. If AEW was even a thought or a plan or anything, I for sure would have went that direction for sure.
Listen, I understand that someone would say that when you hear about the kind of money he's getting. Like, he's getting that $5 million a year type money. So I would praise Tony Khan's little baby ears as well, because you know he listens to that podcast. So I understand that he's doing that, but shut the f up. Like, is it part of the contract that AEW people have to talk about at WWE at all times? Because it's honestly the only time they ever get any type of like media attention.
Yeah, so speaking of which, Jeff Jarrett, AEW legend, implies Netflix was trying to hurt Dynamite's viewership by releasing the Vince McMahon series today. So Jarrett as well saying, hey, they're trying to hurt us by releasing this doc burying WWE. I don't get it.
Yeah, and also, here's the thing. Netflix is an international, worldwide thing. It's not just only in America.
Right. And
what hurts AEW is the pointless, illogical booking.
Exactly.
The lack of stories, the super, like the super insider references. Like, listen, I'm a huge Marvel nerd, but I remember going to see Doctor Strange 2 with the casual fan of Marvel. And they were clueless, and I'm watching, going, oh yeah, that's referencing the Immortals TV show. Oh, that's from the game show, and that's from for the video game, and that's from the animated What If. That's what they're talking about, and they're going like, what the fuck
are you talking about? Yeah, I'm the same way, dude. I literally forced my girl to watch everything ever MCU ever. Made her watch every single second of it, so she was on my level.
Yeah, and that's the thing, that AEW is so marky and nerdy that it made me cool. It's like, are you kidding me? I can name you hundreds of X-Men, but AEW is the thing that I'm too cool for.
Yeah, dude, it's so true. Oh man, that's just it too. In elementary school, bro, I would name like 50 X-Men, and people would be like, "Are you retarded? Like, what is wrong with you?"
Like, yes, but Mr. Sinister looks cool.
Yeah, exactly, dude. Oh man, hilarious. But yeah, dude, you're right. AEW's like, well, speaking of, we'll go stick with the theme of wrestlers. Like, they signed to AEW and then they just lose their and start defending the company and defaming the other one. And someone pointed it out, Well, first off, someone pointed out in the chat, Ricochet would have never met his wife if he never went to WWE, so that's funny. But secondly,
he never would have stuck his fingers up his arse on camera.
Oh, come on now.
Or maybe he would have in AEW too.
Isn't that what they do there? Kenny would have did it for him. So, no, I love shout out Kenny Omega though. I'm a big fan. But the Breakfast Club. So both Swerve and Moné go in the Breakfast Club, and all they talk about is WWE the whole time, basically. So there you go. But Moné says, after the way the WWE has been treating me, I don't know. I don't think so. So she'll never return to WWE after the way AEW has been treating her. So
now, I can translate that for you.
Yeah.
WWE will never bring her back because they'll never meet the salary she can make from Tony Khan.
And give her a tour bus. She has a tour bus. She gets her own writers. She gets her own everything, dude.
Yeah, WWE want you to do these little things like be worthy of the money you're being paid. She's been exposed as such a non-draw that realistically, I don't think she's worth $500,000 if she came back to WWE, and even at that, she's fragile. Like she gets injured. Like that's why if you look at CM Punk, spoiler alert, don't expect to see him around much after next week or whatever the show is.
You think Hell in a Cell he's going to get hurt again?
Well, I think there's going to be some type of angle that's going to take him off until maybe that a Saturday night's main event.
Yeah.
Then he'll be back for the Rumble, and they'll start up Punk versus Rollins, all that. Yeah, because WWE knows that there's these people that are valuable in small doses, and she is not. Her AEW run has been a disaster.
Dude, for Bad Blood, I don't know what you're doing for it live, but if you even for 10 minutes want to hop on the live and cut a promo, I'll be watching it live. I don't know if you're going to watch it after, but you're more than welcome. Just throwing that out there. Whenever there's a PLE, I just watch it and talk and review it throughout and do my picks. Usually I go clean sweep too. The last couple events, AEW and WWE, I've been like clean sweeping them, picking every outcome. I even predicted Moxley's Neo Moxley turn there and everything. But yeah, dude, I don't know. She goes, I feel like I have the best relationship with AEW right now, and it's legit, boss. I'm living my dreams, and it's the best place I've ever been, mentally, and physically, and to be able to have new dreams, like Mandalorian, She didn't say that part. After being in the industry for 14 years, it's the best feeling in the world. So AEW is my home right now. So yeah, I don't know. Right now she keeps saying, but she's like, I don't know. I don't think so. But she will one day. She wants that Hall of Fame one day. Everybody does.
Yeah, no, she get nuclear backstage hate for that. I mean, remember she said, I know I'll go back to WWE someday. Mm-hmm. So now because basically, if you have a psychopath like Mr. Bean there, who will pay you $5 million a year just to pretend to be his friend, I would keep that going. You would see me wrestling into my 60s. I'm like $5 million a year.
Sorry, I'd be out there like wooings.
Yeah, that's why it's amazing the Ric Flair thing didn't work out.
I know what happened with that. His mushroom energy's running. Woo! Oh my god. So MVP says, I promise you will love what I have in store for you. Please stand by. And this is in regards to his AEW run. So hopefully, here's Tony Khan though. Just being a cringe lord. Are you guys ready? Here we go. There we go. Let's watch this. So I think he brings Moné out. This is at the last Dynamite. He's introducing her and they're booing her. And this is what they do at AEW shows. So if you go to their TV tapings, I guess they're live. And what they do is like at commercial break, man, you guys will know Aubrey's out there, Aubrey Edwards, like trying to pop the crowd. And they're like, what do you guys think of Aubrey? And then they'll chant, the marks will cheer. Ugh. And then, dude, Kenny Omega and the Bucks got on the mic in a commercial break or in between the Dynamite Rampage setup. And they were like, the last Dynamite I went to, and they were like, and remember, guys, cheer for the wrestlers, like even the ones you don't like. Make sure you show them love because they come out here and put on a good show for you too. That's what they tell the people. But on TV, Moné is a dastardly, slimy heel with a heater. So Tony Khan comes out at commercial break or whatever this is, and he's like, everybody welcome the face of TBS. And they're all just like, boo, you suck and so does she. He doesn't get it. Like, bring out the hot girl that everyone loves who can shoot the T-shirts with the cannon or something. Like, do something, man. It's crazy. He has no idea what the he's doing. He doesn't know how to read a crowd. He doesn't like have any sensibility. Like, he's like, the people are gonna love this. It'll be great. And then he goes out there, the face of TBS. Aren't you all gonna love this? And they're all like, dude, we hate her. She sucks at wrestling. Why didn't you sign Stephanie Vecquer?
Look at how confused he looks, and the confusion in his eyes. He's like, my daddy's not going to enjoy this.
It's crazy. Look at him. Oh. I love it. Here, let's watch. They're booing her out the building, and he's like, huh? Look what I got.
Why is she called CEO? Is it the cunt at every opportunity?
The money. It's all about the money, Husey.
It's so dumb. It's so
man. So there's another moment where I don't know if I put it in my sicko folder, but he's dancing with her, dude. I got it here. We'll find it. Phil Marks bookmarks uncanny, or the good finds. Man, it's just a disgusting, filthy, horrible place to be. You don't want to be in Phil Marks bookmarks. Yeah. So look at this, dude, right here. Oh, I skip. Here it is, right here. Let's watch this, dude. He does the Mone Dance, the CEO.
Jesus Christ.
We're watching it again, guys. We're suffering through it one more time. Hold on.
You know what? I'm not even kidding you. She's married now, or she's single, right?
Yes, recently.
I'm telling you, she's gonna end up marrying Tony Khan.
Do you think, dude?
I'm telling you, I don't think he knows what sex is. I want to know what sex is, and so she's gonna marry him. There's not gonna be a prenup signed, and they're gonna get divorced within 6 months. She'll mention his nose beer or whatever the thing, and she's going to take him for
nose nachos.
There you go, and Moné's going to take him for billions.
Dude, I could see that. Like, she marries him, but won't touch him or him. You know, it's like one of those.
Yeah, she'll call him a racist.
It's like the movie Saving Silverman, and the Young Bucks are like, we gotta save Tony. Oh my god, dude, that is amazing. Oh wow, dude, holy! I need to keep this one in my bookmarks here because that's going in the next video I do for you guys. Cringe overload. Here, Husey, I got you for one more. I know you got to get out of here. I appreciate you so much for hanging out. So I quote tweeted this and said cringe overload. So what happened was WWE posted a tweet, right, that said Mia Yim is looking for retribution against whoever. And Retribution, of course, is that bad faction that her and Dijak and Mace and all those people were in. You remember that, right, Husey?
How could I ever forget? You of course have heard what the original plan for that faction was.
What was that?
They were meant to be some type of Antifa group, but then Fox came to them and said, "What are you doing?" So Vince was like, Well, Mad Max it is then, damn it.
It's an easy switch, really. It's
Yeah,
oh my
they're the
God.
same thing.
They're the same thing. Bunch of dirty hippies hitting each other in the head with metal objects, pal. So
Mad Max people love pro wrestling.
That's why we've done this gimmick 12 times before.
Saturday.
So Dijak responds to it, and he does this thing like the ratio. He ratios people, right? And he goes, seek this ratio. And then Piper Niven goes underneath and goes, you should seek the dirt sheets. Oh, wait. That is so funny, man. I can't believe that she even said that. And that's such a good, and you know she's serious. Like, so then he responds, it was the Retribution reference. Me and Mia were in a group called Retribution is poorly received. Obviously, she knows Dijak. And Dijak's the guy who ratios all these people. You'd think he would take a joke, but he takes that personally because he was doing that. From Husey, I need to know if you know anything about it from any sources or anything like that. Was Dijak yapping a sheets? Because I've talked to him like that's what he was doing, but I'm not going to go out there. I've personally seen him DMing with a dirt sheet. I've seen the screen grabs personally, a bunch of them. And he's not like stooging, yeah, Vince is doing this and this, but it's more or less what he did in all the interviews after he left WWE. He's just spilling his guts out, telling them more than they're even asking. You know, like Alfred Kono, I was talking to him privately. He's like, man, Dijak was just letting it all hang out there. I didn't even have to. It was amazing. I was like, yeah, he just told you everything. And yeah, I seen Tex personally when he was T-Bar or whatever, with a dirt sheet, not Sapp. But I won't say which one it was, but I seen it myself. So I know he was DMing it up with them. Now, was he giving them bad information or good information? Who knows? But Husey, I want your thoughts on it.
Yeah, no, it's true. He was given what's known, oh God, I forgot the term, integrity test.
Mm-hmm.
Where basically that's the thing you do where you'll tell 8 different people a different story each. And if one of these stories leaks out to the dirt sheet, it's like, well, then obviously it was person number 6 leaked the story, and that's what happened, and that's why they dropped him, which was weird because he's one of Triple H's boys. So and apparently it was Triple H's call that said, "Well, you have to go because like we can't." Trust people who are going to be run. Like, what the is in it for wrestlers?
I don't know, man. They'll cover me good. They'll say they'll always give me, then I'm in the news. Or it's just people who like to yap a lot because people are narcissists now because of social media.
Yeah, and the thing that was so weird, because I buy the video games, I think it was the one last year, or maybe it was the one this year, he had a specifically updated entrance for free. And I always thought that was a really weird choice that out of everybody in the game, Dijak specifically got updated.
Yeah.
Which kind of made me think something big's coming for him. And then, of course, instead, he's back working the indies.
So, yeah, guys, I don't know. I think that it's just like a commonly known thing. And, yeah, he was given the smell test, basically. Like, they float some bullshit out there purposefully. And whoever, you know what I mean? Whoever it gets back to, you know somebody's telling or whatever. It's an integrity test. But then Piper goes, I know, just trolling Tee-Hee. But obviously it was a real joke and he took it personally. And then Sapp comes in. And now it makes me think he was talking of Sapp. But he comes in and hear me out. I think both of you should seek out the dirt sheets.
Yeah, well, yeah. I think he should seek out a haircut. And yeah, I can't say that. I can say this. I know I can't say it, but you're probably never going to see a Piper Niven and Matt Riddle duo.
Okay, well, what are you saying here? You're never going to see them in the same room together again?
I can't say anything. I've heard stuff.
Okay, but so we're never going to see Riddle and Niven basically probably in the same company again type.
Potentially, and it's kind of a mad story, but yeah, I've said enough.
Okay, dude, you're gonna have to come back with some updates or something sometime on that. Well, for real, because you always come in and you drop little nugs, man, that are just that are amazing.